Don't try for plays that you have no chance of.
Houston made the ball fake and then thought he was bumped as he shot.
He grabbed his
jersey. He did Jalen Rose.
Nothing.
Johnson for three. Larry Johnson nails the three-pointer.
See that the Knicks believe that they can play with this Indiana Pacers team just by their defensive energy and the fact that all of the shots are coming over the top of the defense.
The rebound comes right to Dale Davis. And he hits. Smits to Jackson. And one.
On the low post, you got to make a decision. I think they're better off by trying to make Jackson a scorer and a big scorer and keeping everybody else out of the game. Steal, Sprewell.
Latrell Sprewell just into the game, into the passing lane to kick it off and put it home. Immediate dividend by Latrell Sprewell, who has played during their high school or college careers. Houston for three.
This is a great start for Sprewell. When he comes out and
what Sprewell can do is cover ground very quickly, and you see that ball just lay out there, and once he steps into the passing lane, he's thinking one thing, get to the rim, and you notice the long strides and the ability to change hands, his first score of the afternoon.
Steve, one thing we're seeing, though, with the Knicks early on is what we saw. The Pacers are the best offensive team in the playoffs. Sprewell, though, has been the best individual Eastern Conference player.
Shoot over the top of the defense of the Knicks.
Canby on the pass from Childs. That'll be
shot check. The Knicks defense is giving up. They're giving up jump shots, and under pressure, they get a call against Patrick Ewing.
Nothing. I'll pause to give thanks to those who sacrifice so much for all of us. Jalen Rose with a runner.
Here on a daily basis, a very emotional, special place.
Patrick Ewing, tough shot. Sam Perkins had a hand in his face.
What were you saying about that?
Fired performance.
Well, this is the first time so far in the playoffs that they've had to play from New York Knicks. Is that everyone thinks that this is a new philosophy, and really what it is a throwback to an old basketball philosophy. Score before the defense can get set up, and that's what New York is able to do with that small, quick lineup. And if they can attack and stay in that mode, they have a big advantage. Ewing against Davis.
Misses that one. Ewing has it. Again, Larry Bird said, which second unit outplays the other is the key. Sprewell with a tough shot. Tapped in. Lumbers on the baseline and the
has come in and changed the difference of the game. Johnson for three.
LJ knocks down the three. He has 7 New York points.
And then come back into the ball game. So we'll watch that as the game goes on.
I'm sure that's why it bothers him here in the game.
I'm surprised the Knicks haven't started doing that. Nice three-pointer. Good sign for Chris Giles, whose three-pointers have really fallen off.
Reggie Miller, first shot since he returned, and he takes up right where he left off. He's only missed 1 shot today. He has 8 points.
Comes down to it. It's Allan Houston and Reggie Miller making jump shots. Houston.
Nice shot, fall away. Out blocking Dale Davis off the boards. Here's Allan Houston. Back to Johnson. He laid it in. Pretty pass from Houston.
Energy, making some mistakes, and then quickly going the other end. That's giving him an advantage. Miller.
Davis and Reggie Miller. Tap in by Kirk. He has 6 boards in the game. Larry Johnson, 11 points in the first half.
But the Knicks,
when they were up 32-31. Ewing
called appropriately either.
Well, the physical play. Mark Jackson to Davis.
Knicks have already had one very physical series against the Miami Heat. They may be better prepared for it than the Indiana Pacers, but the Pacers are showing that they are not backing down. They have been aggressive and attacking, particularly in a half-court set. It will be an interesting final 18 minutes of this ballgame.
The Knicks have,
they have seen some change as Allan Houston gets a 3, but they've gotten back to Mullen.
Jackson to Dale Davis for another slam. And Latrell Sprewell got away from Miller. Piece of it by Davis, and then it's knocked in by Thomas. That Mark Jackson has 5 assists in the quarter. Mullen
You've got Davison as a very physical presence for the Indiana Pacers. Houston.
Allan Houston shoots over the top of Reggie Miller, and Houston has 14.
And Tom, that matchup has
Herb Thomas with his 7th rebound.
Timeout. Van Gundy wants a time, and they don't get it. And they continue to run. He's going to wait and see what happens. Sprewell scores.
Sprewell's floater gets it down for New York. McKee's shot comes up short. Sprewell in a hurry. His pull-up goes.
Now that's when Sprewell is dangerous, when he gets in.
They don't get that lift.
You wouldn't need it.
Antonio Davis.
Final 2 minutes, they've been able to score, keep things going. Ward for 3.
Charlie Ward with a clutch 3. The defender was right. Antonio Davis against Ewing.
Tough shot.
Wow.
just like they drew it out. Hamby is so lively out there in all aspects of the game.
5 on the clock for Antonio Davis.
Against Kurt Thomas. Beat the shot clock, didn't hit it, but Sam a point lead.
Now Reggie Miller's out of the game. Derek McKee noted for his defensive ability against Houston.
But Houston, they're right in his face.
The way the Knicks are fronting down low, making the Pacers come off the box.
Get him the pass, backing his way in. Blocked.
Blocked by Houston. Rose too hard. McKee. And one.
Here for Camby, he didn't get it.
Double team. Rose. Jalen Rose works his way. Came Reggie Miller. Best to Antonio Davis. And one.
His own individual offense is not there.
Johnson over Perkins. Pretty shot.
Perimeter players this afternoon.
Houston has 16 points, and now that total matched by Latrell Sprewell as he lays it in.
After Reggie Miller, looking to Smith.
Jump hook. All down one. Just over 4 minutes left. Miller open three.
Calls right now and stay in the ball game. Jackson against Child.
Here's Jackson with a post up of Childs. Smits.
And they sprint.
Childs for three. Chris Childs launches a critical three-point shot and pulls New York within one.
What the Knicks did that time.
Ewing for the Knicks.
Rik Smits against Smits. Patrick Ewing. Tough shot by 2.
No timeout. Surprising for Bird. The Pacers have had a lot of trouble with close games this year, losing 5 one-point games.
Reggie Miller misses the 3. Rebounded by Childs, and he's fouled.
Back as they try to inbound. Looking for Jackson.
Jackson has it. Forces up a 3 over Childs. Short. Rebounded by Ewing, and the Knicks have done it. The New York Knicks have stolen the home court advantage by winning Game 1 at Market Square Arena, breaking Indiana's 12-game home playoff winning streak, and the underdog New York Knicks, the first 8-seeded team to make the conference finals, pull off the shocker in Game 1. Jeff Van Gundy, the embattled New York